As you can see ahead, speck fishing is slow, so time to hit Pier 90 for some bass. See how this works out here. Well, this is my first trip out here since Hurricane Ida. But before Ida, there was a big grass bed here and a lot of trees. Looks like it scoured this whole section of the canal clean. Storm really changed this up around here. Totally different. No grass over here to hold the bait anymore. This little bend in the canal used to always be good for a bass. Sometimes several. Oh, look at these great big giant hunks of floating that have pushed all up in the canal. Totally changed the area around here. I guess the saltwater that pushed in killed all the hydrilla. Everything's hanging out by these floatons.
Damn, look at that floaton.
Yeah, there's a couple big chunks ahead of us. Yeah. Yep. That it is. So working my way out to the back canal up here. This is the first bit of freshwater grass I've seen. Hopefully we get up here, it didn't disturb it too much. I guess the salt water from the storm put a big shellacking on all this. Big chunks of floaton everywhere. It'll be hard to find fish today. Well, I made it back here to the back canal. And just like over there, all the hydrilla beds are gone. So I guess that salt water from the storm killed all the freshwater grass. This might be a quick morning trip here. Usually by now I've got one or two good hits and a couple bass in the box. Here we go. Here we go. Nice one too. Oh, that one's worth the wait. Oh yeah, nice bass for here. That was on the old watermelon. Well. About a 1 pounder. Right. One in the box. So Hurricane Ida killed all the freshwater grass in here from the saltwater surge. And well, it is just tough today. Last I talked to Tomas, he had one on a spinnerbait. And Tommy's fighting a skunk right now. So one on a worm, one on a spinnerbait, between 3 kayaks in 4 hours. I mean, usually you get goggle eyes, bumping your worm, or you'll have catfish, shoe pick, something, gaspagoos. But I mean, today it is absolutely nothing. You can see where the wind came from Ida on this side and just turned all the trees up on edge. Fishing's real slow today, so I'm gonna do a time to eat the bait. So today I got some Moroccan sardines. So I'm from a Navy family and I lived in Cadiz, Morocco as a kid, so I'll translate this to you. So these are Sultan all-natural Moroccan sardines in oil. Sultan all-natural Moroccan sardines in oil. In case you were wondering about the Arabic, I barely speak English. It's in English on the backside. Ooh-wee, these look good. So Moroccan sardines. They're tightly packed in the can, that's for sure. That's a real fresh tasting fish. Nice pretty sardines. Big fish. Got a good process to them. They're not mushy. They're real dense, real chewy. Very good. So they're Moroccan. I don't know if they're from the Mediterranean Ocean or off the coast of Africa and the Atlantic. Doesn't stipulate. That's a real good sardine. I think they're about $2.49 a can. Really, really good fish though, man. I've only had one bite with the bass all morning, and I just got 4 fish in a can. Can't beat that. So those Moroccan sardines are delicious. Now it's back to Pier 90 bass fishing. Well, it'll be a year or two before this gets better. Take a long time for all the grass to grow back. Got a little gator on the bank over here, still out sunning in December. A little wild one too, no notches in its tail. You should be hibernating this time of year, partner. Here we are, way into December, and the gators are still out. That's just crazy. Well, last week I thought 2 specks in the death chest was bad. Today, 1 bass. 1 bass in the death chest. So Hurricane Ida put a whooping on Pier 90 area. It totally killed all the freshwater grass with saltwater intrusion. There's no milfoil or hydrilla growing anywhere where we traditionally caught fish. It'll be a long time before this area comes back. So 1 bass in the death chest after 6 hours of fishing. I thought the last 2 speck trip to Port Sulphur was a struggle. This was a struggle times 2. So till the next video, get out there and go fishing.